Alright, what's going on, guys? Still welcome back to another Black Ops 3 tips and tricks video. Today we're going to be talking about how to get easy double kills for Nomad's Hive, easy hero kills for Nomad's Hive, and as well just Hive kills in general. So I'm going to go ahead and go over the game mode that we're playing. I'm going to go ahead and go over the class setup that I'm running, and I'm going to go ahead and go over a couple strategies as to what you should do and how you should do it. So anyways, if you guys do enjoy the video, don't forget to slap a like on it. I know a lot of people have been asking for this. Let's try to go for 50 plus likes. I'd be greatly appreciated. But let's get started. So Nomad's Hive special ability. This thing is pretty tough to use at times. Campers won't find it to be a problem, but people that have to get challenges done, like get double kills or get the hero gear within one single game, you know, you got to get 6 kills within a game, can find it pretty challenging. But I'm going to go ahead and go over the game modes and the strategies that I use to go ahead and complete my hero gear, get the double kills, and just get kills in general with the Hive. It's super easy, and I think after this video, you guys are going to find it easy as well. So let's get started. Now, the first game mode I would recommend, and the only game mode I would recommend actually, is Hardpoint. I definitely think Hardpoint is the best game mode to play in order to get these Hive kills, whether it's double kills, just Hive kills in general. And I thought to myself, I really need a game mode where every single enemy will converge on at one point, okay? And Hardpoint was the best way. I said, okay, you know what, there's one Hardpoint, everybody's going to be on it, so all I have to do is set myself up pretty nicely with this Hive, and I'm going to go ahead and get me a good amount of solid kills, you know? So I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple strategies once we get our Hive and stuff, but I want to go ahead and talk about the class setup. Now, the class setup should be something that you're very, very comfortable with, that you can get around the map fast with, and you can get your special ability fast with. So I recommend running Overclock, Fast Hands, and Tactical Mask. That's this class setup I recommend running. For perks, the gun and everything else is your choice. You can run stun grenades, whatever you want, but I recommend the VMP. The VMP is super, super mobile, and you can just get around the map extremely fast, and it just decimates everybody. And I believe coming up right here is a perfect example of the Hive and how I'm going to set it up. Now, pay attention to my radar. You see that there's a couple guys coming, right? Boom, one right there. Boom, one right there, and they're strategically placed. You know, I'm placing 2 right there because I know the guys are going to be coming from that doorway. And look at that. There's a double kill. You really need to pay attention to your radar. I really recommend running UAV, counter UAV, and maybe even a hater as well if you're a really, really good player. If you're not, you know, a really high-end player, just run the lightning strike or something, and you can actually use the lightning strike to your advantage, and you can actually pop it up one time and see people on the radar. So your radar is your best friend with this Hive because you want to know where people are coming from, and you want to get yourself situated and set up and say, okay, you know, I need to get to this hard point before they do, and I need to watch the radar to see how close they are and which direction they're coming from. And I'll show you a perfect example when I get the Hive again, when we get to this hard point where I'm at right now. You can see I'm in this like back alleyway. Oh, this hard point is great for Hive kills. I'm just going to say that right now. But anyways, the best strategies to go ahead and do this is to really play this thing strategic. A lot of people I see, including myself sometimes, just spamming the Hive all over the place. I mean, they don't care where they shoot this thing. They just think that the nano swarms are just going to go ahead and just run around the map and kill people. But when you shoot these nano swarms, they don't move. They don't move from their position unless somebody runs over them, and the nano swarms will actually track them for maybe about a couple like inches or feet or something like that. They don't really go too far. Like, say if the dude runs around a corner and runs through another building or something, they won't follow him. It has to be within like a couple seconds after the nano swarms coming off the ground. So you really got to be strategic. You really got to know the hard points. You really got to say, okay, I know that the next hard point is going to be in this back alley, so I need to go ahead, earn my Hive special ability really, really fast, and I need to get to that hard point before the enemy team does, and I need to set up. So what am I going to do? I know that the high traffic areas are coming through the back alley, coming through, you know, the little doorway that I was just in a couple seconds ago, and, you know, you got to come through the other doorway and the other window, so I need to cover every single angle of this back alley that I know people are going to come from. That's pretty much where I'm getting at here. You need to cover the back alley. You know, plant one Hive over there, plant one Hive, you know, over this doorway, plant one Hive over that doorway. And if you know it's a super, super high traffic area, you know a lot of people are going to be coming from there, you can see it through your UAV and your radar, you want to go ahead and place 2 Hive things there, because who's to say that 2 people won't just come out, you know, dumbfounded and say, oh, you know what, let's just go ahead and run through this doorway, there's nothing there, let alone they didn't know that your Hive is sitting there. That's the window I was talking about in that doorway right there, and this one as well right there. But they don't really know that these hives are waiting for them. Now, when you're close quarters and stuff, I really recommend, just kind of putting them on the walls, putting them in spaces where, people can't easily go ahead and just go ahead and kind of just blow them up, I guess, or destroy them. But you can see right here, I actually put 2 in front of the house, and check that out. I actually just got another double kill. Why? Because I was paying attention to my radar, and I saw, okay, they're coming from, the middle, I guess you could say, like, road or something like that. The middle road, the middle of the map. And I said, okay, they're coming from there, and they're making their way to this house. So what can I do? I'm going to go ahead and plant 2 hives right in front of the house in that little mid-road way, and people are just going to run over them. And it's really, really useful. I'm so serious. Like, it really takes strategy to go ahead and get these kills. It's not like you could just spam them all over the place. It really takes strategy, it takes patience, and you really just got to know where you're putting them. And just to let you guys know, another really quick tip is that when you go ahead and shoot these nano swarms all over the place, and you do whatever you got to do to get the kills, when you die, they actually disappear, just so you know. But if you stay alive, and this is another thing I recommend, if you go ahead and use the hive and you stay alive, your nano swarms will stay alive for as long as you're alive. Let's just put it like that. So I really recommend, if you know there's a lot of people coming to that hard point, get in a corner, lay in the grass, do whatever, be a camper for about, less than a minute, and go ahead and just wait till people run over your swarms or your nano swarms and get the easy kills, because they didn't even expect for you to go ahead and, let those things survive. They expected you to die and then it just be a waste. And one more really quick thing also is that if you go ahead and shoot your swarms, okay, and you actually feel that somebody's about to run over them, don't spawn in, because that whole time that you're viewing the kill cam, the swarms will actually stay intact, and you can get an easy 1 or 2 kills with that if it's a high traffic area. So just to let you guys know that. But anyways, there you guys go. I know this video dragged on for quite a while, but I wanted to get everything out there that you guys needed to know. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy, don't forget to drop a like on it. Also, make sure to subscribe to become part of Delta Squad today if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.